Hey everyone, Tim here with Collect Jurassic, and today we've got something very different and very cool on the review table. An all-new Jurassic virtual reality game has hit the Oculus Quest 2, and we'll be taking an in-depth look at both the Quest and this latest immersive experience set within our favorite film franchise. That's Jurassic World Aftermath by Coatsink Software. Huge thanks to Oculus for sponsoring this video. As somewhat of a serious gamer and an even more serious Jurassic fan, the idea of stepping into a virtual Jurassic World had me chomping at the bit to give this a try. Now let's get started. So directly in front of us we have this quite large Oculus branded box that was sent our way, and I can't wait to open it up and see what's inside. I already love the clean, stark aesthetic with the simple Oculus logo. The box is super solid with a nice finish too. Opening it up, it looks like we have the main attraction right on top, the Oculus Quest 2. Released in October of this year, the Quest 2 has been hailed as the most advanced all-in-one VR system yet, with no external computer or game console to connect to. So basically everything you need to play Jurassic World Aftermath or any of the other countless games already on the system is right here in this box. We'll get to taking the Quest out here in a second, but let's see what else we have inside first. Looks like we have a little intro letter printed on some fancy cardstock, and down below, under where the Quest packaging was placed, we have some wristbands with the Oculus logos along with a branded water bottle. Both in case we work up a sweat while gaming, I take it. There's also a t-shirt made of some really nice jersey fabric, and finally a zip-up hoodie, again with the Oculus by Facebook branding. That's some awesome extra swag, but let's take a look at the Quest 2 itself. The packaging for the system itself definitely feels high-end, as one would expect. We can even see on the back that Jurassic World Aftermath is getting some prominent product placement. Hey, anything Jurassic is kind of a big deal, so it makes sense they'd put it on the back of the box. Just taking the sleeve off, it looks like the headset and controllers are immediately accessible, as is the charging cable. The headset itself looks like an incredibly streamlined piece of hardware, all grayish white with subtle contouring, low-profile power and volume buttons, and a headphone port. There's also 4 small black eyes, presumably to act as hand and head tracking, but other than that, the front of the headset keeps it pretty simple. Turning it around, we have adjustable straps for going around and on top of the head, as well as foam contouring for a more comfortable fit. 2 large lenses act as your viewport into the VR display and are also adjustable for different face widths. Along with the adjustable straps and the overall lighter weight of the headset, the Quest 2 is definitely designed for comfort, allowing you to forget you're even wearing it so you can become fully immersed. The touch controllers also sport the same streamlined form and function as the headset, with ergonomically placed buttons and triggers. Safety straps are also included, probably meant to prevent flying controllers, I'm sure, but what's really unique about these controllers is the fact that they are fully integrated with the Quest 2 interface and its games. Perfect lag-free tracking of your hands while in VR brings that immersion to the next level, as does the way squeezing different triggers changes how you grab and interact with items in different games. It's so slick and seamless the way they work. The controllers really do complete the experience. The best part is all of this is ready to go right out of the box. Strap on the headset, grab the controllers, and you're ready to begin. But before we dive into Jurassic World Aftermath, I have to take a moment and talk about just how impressed I am by the Quest 2 as a whole. After spending some serious quality time with it ahead of Jurassic World Aftermath's release, I've come away with an all-new appreciation for VR as a platform, not just for gaming, but immersive experiences of all kinds. The all-in-one nature of Quest 2, along with its easy to set up and comfortable fit, are just scratching the surface about what makes this thing such a killer piece of tech. Features like room scaling and pass-through viewing are just a few of the cutting-edge aspects that blew me away the first time I put on the Quest 2. Booting up the headset, we can see the easy to navigate interface where we can select our games or other VR experiences. Anyway, let's head into the game. Developed by Coatsink Software, Jurassic World Aftermath is a first-person survival game set on Isla Nublar, taking place a couple years after the first Jurassic World film. That puts the events of this game somewhere after Camp Cretaceous, but before Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the second film. After circling the island and getting some amazing views of its iconic coastal vistas, your plane comes under attack and crash lands near a previously unseen research facility within Jurassic World. The now derelict NMS Genetic Research Facility acts as the main setting of Aftermath, and while marooned there for the duration of the game, you will come face to face with the entire Jurassic dinosaur menagerie. Compies, Brachiosaurus, Pteranodons, Dilophosaurus. Yes, the elusive spitter indeed makes an appearance in Jurassic World Aftermath. And of course, T-Rex and Velociraptors. There are 3 raptors that act as your main antagonists for much of the game, and no, they aren't members of Owen's Raptor Squad. I won't spoil the specifics, but these predators are extra terrifying as they stalk your every move throughout the research facility. Aside from the dinosaurs, you'll also hear some familiar voices during your time with Jurassic World Aftermath. Dr. Ian Malcolm and Dr. Wu, voiced by Jeff Goldblum and BD Wong respectively, both make an oral appearance within the game via their connection with an all-new character, Dr. Mia Everett. She's the main voice in your ear, guiding you through the abandoned infrastructure of Jurassic World. As a diehard Jurassic fan, it's incredibly exciting to have an all-new chapter to explore within this universe. There's a lot of fun new lore to unpack here, in addition to already having the mind-blowing experience that is virtually stepping foot onto Isla Nublar. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of what takes place during Jurassic World Aftermath, but I would like to demonstrate more of the game in action. So here I am about midway through the game in a residential area, tasked with finding a computer code to get to an elevator that will bring me to Isla Nublar's geothermal plant. You can see here I'm kind of in a lobby. What I love about exploring this game is there's so many cool little details like the amber and these raptor statues, and the environments in general are just so impressive. Even in this cel-shaded style, I think it's the perfect fit. Kind of once you get in here and see it in action, that whole aesthetic just feels perfectly right. So I'm going to go ahead and explore this atrium, and of course the first place I'm headed is the gift shop. This is Collect Jurassic after all. I love some merchandise, even if it's in the game. Pretty funny, we got some t-shirts here, but the raptors are never too far behind, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful. You can see I'm using stealth a little bit and just sort of taking my time because those raptors are just relentless. In fact, I can kind of be a little bit quiet. You can actually hear one walking around nearby, which is always kind of terrifying because you never quite know exactly where they're going to pop up. So you end up taking, really spending your time and kind of moving forward carefully as you go through these environments. And it's scary every time the raptor gets close. I mean, you can hear them breathing, you can hear them jumping and walking and kind of clattering around through the vents. It's just terrifying. Reminds me a lot of Alien Isolation, actually, another game that's very similar to this. But something about the way Jurassic does it with the raptors just really hits home and really is terrifying. So I'm using one of the game mechanics here to lure the raptor away from me with that loudspeaker. I have a little wrist, little piece of tech that lets me activate things electronically. I love that. Hammond Restaurant, nice touch. But we're going to go ahead and with the raptor behind us, hopefully explore and find these codes that we are looking for in this residential area of the complex. Another gift shop. I got to check it out. Looks like there's actually some toys in this one, which is right up my alley. Gosh, those raptors are making a lot of noise, which is sort of terrifying me, but I'll try to keep it quick here with my tour of the gift shop. Gosh, it sounds like they're getting closer. But yeah, I like this little scale model in the middle with the monorail. Toys just littered all over the floor. Place is a mess. The whole facility is sort of in disarray, but it's a really cool kind of derelict beauty that they have going on here that I really dig, and I really like to... oh, okay. So we got a raptor right here. We're just going to take our time. It actually sounds like it was on a mission, so maybe it just kind of marched on by. So we'll go ahead and head away from here, away from the raptors. Here we are at the terminal that we actually need. You can see some of that VR pattern play that we're doing to unlock the console, and then we do have the code, but almost immediately raptors right behind us. You just got to be so careful and really never let your guard down, because they are literally just always one step behind you, basically. You never really get to relax too much, but you can see here just sort of stalking and trying to find out what made a noise. But usually if you're just patient, they get away. So with that code, we were able to gain access to the geothermal plant, which brings us into the underground area of Isla Nublar, that, you know, dark tunnels and stuff, and that does get us... Oh! The Dilophosaurus are going to be down here too, and this whole part is just like pure survival horror with the flashlight. But eventually you do get to where you can turn the power plant on and gain access to the labs, which will bring us further into the game to some of the later levels. But yeah, oh, and one more jump scare for us. If you're hungry for more, that's just a small taste of what Jurassic World Aftermath has in store for players who are brave enough to step inside the NMS research facility on Isla Nublar. Much like my other gaming experiences on the Oculus Quest 2, I'm completely blown away at the immersive virtual reality that Jurassic World Aftermath provides. Whether it's wandering through the ruins of laboratories or desperately searching for cover with the Velociraptor in pursuit, this game is the definitive interactive Jurassic survival experience. There's just nothing that has come this close to simulating the fear, the danger that dinosaurs present humans in each of the Jurassic films. And the Oculus Quest 2 is the only place you'll find it. Again, a Brachiosaurus-sized thank you to Oculus for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in getting a Quest 2 for yourself and playing Jurassic World Aftermath, please check out the Oculus store links in the caption below this video. I genuinely can't stress enough how impressed I am with this easy-to-use, all-in-one VR system they've put together, and being able to use it to virtually explore Isla Nublar in Jurassic World Aftermath is worth the price of admission alone. I hope you enjoyed Collect Jurassic's unboxing of the Oculus Quest 2 and our in-depth review of Jurassic World Aftermath. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Jurassic video content. Again, I'm Tim with Collect Jurassic, and thanks for watching.